Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Sarah, also known as Laugh Love Langella, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite faux stems to use for my early spring and spring decorating. I'll be taking you guys along with me to a couple of my go-to stores, which are Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and sharing with some of my favorite faux stems from them, as well as ways I've styled them in the past. I'm a very maximal Christmas and winter decorator, and so when it comes to my early spring decorating, I like to take a more neutral approach, simplify things, and just kind of calm down the spaces around me, and then I'll bring in more pops of color when I redecorate for spring and into my summer decorating. So I'm excited to share this with you guys today, and let's head on out. So starting off at Michael's, I really love that they divide their floral section up by color. So that way, if you're trying to go in a certain direction, it makes it that much easier for you to find things. I really love these rose and bud stems. It gives that blooming effect. They're a very delicate pink color. They look very loud in the mix of everything else, but if they're in a neutral space, they would be a beautiful pop of color. They also had some really nice cherry blossom stems. I love that these are not a bright white. They are a slight peach tone. The stem itself is a great color as well and would make a beautiful statement floral. I absolutely love to decorate with peonies. I tend to use them more so in the summer rather than spring decorating, but I really love the color variation of these. It gives it a much more realistic look, and you can use them as a statement on their own or layer in some other greenery as well to make a more full arrangement. These Snowball hydrangea stems are a great neutral stem to use as well. I do have some from Hobby Lobby that I actually prefer to these. However, these are a great option if you can't get your hands on the Hobby Lobby ones. Now moving into some greenery options. I really liked these berry stems. I did not grab them. I feel like the leaves just looked a little bit too fake in my personal preference, but they did have a bunch of different neutral options available as well that you could just use on their own, layer in with some floral stems. These fern ones are a lighter version of the ones that everybody loved that were darker during the fall season. So if you loved those, these are identical, just lighter in color. In the regular floral section are these absolutely stunning Magnolia stems. I purchased mine about 4 years ago now. They still look just as good as new and are my go-to when it comes to early spring decorating. They're just the perfect neutral statement floral. If you guys watched my early spring entryway video, I styled them and they are just such a beautiful statement piece. Gives that spring is coming, blooming kind of effect. They look great on their own, but you could also layer them in with the asparagus bush from Hobby Lobby as well as some Magnolia stems if you would like to have a more full arrangement. But these ones move all over my home. I absolutely love them. Another stem in the regular aisle are these cherry blossom ones. They are very similar to the ones in the spring section. However, these have a much more substantial stem, so definitely take a look between both of them and see which you prefer. Now moving on to Hobby Lobby, they are definitely the best retailer when it comes to faux floral stems and budget-friendly ones. I really love these white cluster stems. They make such an impact, but I will say that you need quite a few of them to make a full arrangement. I've styled them on their own and they look really beautiful, but if you don't want to have to get quite as many, you can grab some longleaf eucalyptus stems. These ones are from Kirkland's and they still make a great statement moment. These lilac stems are really pretty. They come in a white, a light purple, as well as the dark purple, and are great for making a statement for a lower profile arrangement. I will say I wish that the leaf part was more realistic, but these are a great pop of color to add to a space. These are the Snowball hydrangea stems that I was referencing earlier. I absolutely love how tall these are, how many florals are on it. The stem part of it is very realistic. I styled these last year in our entryway space for spring decorating, and I'm hoping to be able to do the same. Otherwise, I will add them in somewhere else because I just love them so much. These are another great Magnolia option. They do have the leaf component as well, which is really nice. I will say the floral part of it is much larger than the Michaels ones that I shared earlier, but still a beautiful statement floral. I love to decorate with cosmos for the spring season. Hobby Lobby did come out with a few very bright ones this year, but they also have their classic neutral options in the regular floral section in a white, off-white, beige, and a taupe color. These ones I love to use on their own, but I also love to layer them in with the asparagus bush from Hobby Lobby. They're perfect for a coffee table arrangement or something low profile, or you can easily just leave them the full length of the stem and use them on nightstands for some spring styling. I also love the Baby's Breath stems from Hobby Lobby. They come in a ton of different colors and are a great size to use on a side table as an accent piece or underneath your kitchen cabinets. If you would prefer a budding greenery look, this is a great option at Hobby Lobby. It's a very dainty twig stem with little pieces of greenery, but they also have this twisted vine-like one. I have had these for a few years now myself, and I love to use them when I'm transitioning from my winter to spring decorating. They're perfect for nightstands or some taller arrangements, but you could easily bend them down for a shorter coffee table one as well. Hobby Lobby and Michaels. Hobby Lobby specifically, though, is my go-to when it comes to faux floral stems. I feel like they have such a large selection. They have lots of color varieties available, so no matter what direction you're going in, they definitely have something for you. They have so many great designer dupes available as well, so I always keep my eye out for those. I will say, I feel like they have just brought so much of the same back. We're not seeing a lot of new stuff, and I would love to see some new stuff get integrated. So cross our fingers that they catch on to that sometime soon. But a couple of greenery stems that I have that I really love to use as filler pieces or just to throw into the mix because you don't want to have floral stems all over the place. I have these seeded eucalyptus stems. These ones I got from a wholesale craft site some years ago, so I unfortunately can't link them, but I did find a very, very similar, if not the same item available on Michael's website as well as an Etsy shop. So I will have both of those linked down below. The Michael's one you have to buy in bulk, so it's just a little bit pricey up front, even though per unit it's very, very affordable. So I'll just give you guys a couple of different options, but these I really love to use on a side table piece or use it as another filler. I love pairing them with tulips as well. I think they're really pretty for that, but I like that the seeded part gives a little bit more texture and variety, so that way if you are deciding to put it as is on its own, it's not too plain. So these ones are really great. This bush is from Hobby Lobby. I've shared this so many times on my channel, but I just absolutely love it. I think it is a really, really great filler piece, and I love the color tone. I really I don't like it when the greenery stems give that like lime green fluorescent kind of moment. It's just, I don't like it. This one though is a very beautiful muted green color. This is great on its own. I've paired these with Magnolia stems. I've paired these with the peonies, cosmos, all sorts of things. I think this is a really, really great layering piece to use and just to give more of a filler moment. This sometimes when you're doing an arrangement, this one gets too twiggy and this one will take up some more room because it's a bush. So this one is really great. I definitely highly recommend that one. And then the last greenery everyday stem, I've also shared this a bunch on my channel, but they're just too good. And it is these lawn leaf eucalyptus stems from Kirkland's, as it whacks me in the face. These ones are really great. They're a softer color. They definitely push more in the spring and summer direction. They are lighter colored, but this is just one stem and it is super full. You could definitely do it on its own. I think it's really great for entryway styling. If you have a console table, a taller mantle without blocking your TV or something. This one's really, really nice. It's sold as a 2-pack on Kirkland's website, but in stores it's sold individually. They are not pricey. They're $10 a stem. Try to get them when they're on sale, but I've used these for years and years now, and I just think that they're worth it. So I will have everything linked down below for you guys. So that is going to wrap up today's video, friends. I sure hope you found it helpful and got some ideas for some floral stems you can use for the spring season. Definitely leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite ones to style with are. I did do a video series last year of putting together some floral arrangements for side tables, entry tables, that sort of thing. There were 3 videos for that. So I will have those linked down below. So if you would like to see a more in-depth how to put arrangements together kind of thing, you guys can check that out. My next video, we will be continuing the early spring decorating heading into my living room space. And let me just say, it's a moment and I absolutely love it and I'm excited to share it with you guys. So if you are not subscribed already, be sure to subscribe and ding the notification bell. It will alert you anytime I have a new upload. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel today and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.